Hello. Right, today, first off, I have got a job back at where I used to work at a recovery company. So it's be back to driving up and down motorways, recovering people who've broken down or fixing them, or recovering accidents, and I suppose get used to seeing dead bodies at times. But it's a job, it's going to pay the bills, and it's going to build my bank account back up. So because of that, I bought myself a kit. I didn't intend to build a kit. I thought I'd look in Hobbycraft this morning, which seems to have gone from 3 aisles of models down to 1, which is a load of rubbish, really. But I saw this, I only got this because it says on the box there somewhere, it's super detailed, with detailed surfaces, recessed panel lines, clear plastic parts, blah blah, and all that. So I've looked at it, and I know I've said to myself before I'm not going to get another Revell kit, but I thought I'd give this a go because it looks like new tooling. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look at this. I should probably, well actually let's go through the box art. You can't really see that too well, can you? You've got there's 3 Boeing B-17s there and a couple of Messerschmitts, all looking good. I've never done a B-17 before. You've got some, this is all a bit crap, innit? Got some finished pictures of the build. Only thing I've noticed, I don't do pre-shading or the panel lines or anything like that. On the back side it's just a load of, tells you about the aircraft in English on that one, and that's about it. It's a 2012, so hopefully it should be alright. Like I say, I've had a quick look through. I'll put the instructions there. You've got several sprues. There's a total of 235 pieces. That'll be my dog and a good old heart. But looking at the detail on it, it looks really good. I've got the detail, I don't know if we can see that, detail on the inside, the ribbing and whatnot. You've got your recessed panel lines, which is all good. So you've got 1, 2, 3 sprues in that bag. Put that one there, that's the other, that's the port side fuselage. I'm going to shoot the bloody dog in a minute. Bella, that's enough. I've got do you know what? I can't be arsed. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know where I was. All building material has just turned up for the firewall in the loft. I don't know where I was. Right, looking at detail on this, I think we were. We've got, I don't know how well it's going to focus or not. Probably not at all. Yeah, you've got all your, I think it's radio equipment and whatnot there. You've got lots of, I've just shown these, all the machine guns. I'll try and get some light on it, as you can see. That's that one. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm so out of breath. It's called smoking. On this one also you can pose the flaps, not flat, yeah, flaps down. You've got all these little bits, so you can display the flaps down, which I think is a nice touch for a Revell. You've got pretty well detailed engine. You've got 3 parts by the looks of it. There's some turbo. Where did I see a turbo? Over there by the props. So it's all seems to be very well detailed. And looking at this, I'll check the scale size because it's 172. It looks to be like it's going to be smaller than my 72nd scale Lancaster. But when you do the measurements, it's actually larger. It's just strange. But then I'm a strange kind of a bloke, really. I'll put them back in there. And the next sprue, which I thought was interesting, was not even cut open. There's my knife. I thought I opened all the bags up. Put that in there. So you've got a whole sprue of clear pieces, which some of them seem to be doubled up, but that could be for different variants, because the ones that are doubled up are ever so slightly different apart from the main canopy. It's like I think this is the front. This is the front gun canopy, whatever you call it, turret, I don't know. But this one's got a great hole in the middle. This one's got 2 smaller holes. So that'd be interesting. And you've got 3 there, identical size, but each one is different. So it's obviously different variants. I'll put that back in there, because I want that nice and safe. And they look really nice and clear as well. So then you've got this one, which is a doubled up. That's doubled up with that first one you see. Then you've got your last bag here. So you've got the upper and lower. Is that in focus? I still can't quite. Yeah, that's better. You've got all them lovely recessed panel lines. And what I'm going to try and do on this one, when it's primed, rather than prime it, pre-shade all the panel lines, then colour it, I'm going to try prime it, colour it, then put the pre-shading lines on, then colour it again and see how that works. So it'll be a bit of an experiment as well. And these, I think these are the cooling ducts. I haven't seen the other ones. Yeah, I've just seen them. You can have either these ones, which are opened, or the other ones, which I'll show you in a moment, are closed. So that should be interesting. You've got a nice, I don't know if I can get that in the light enough, a nice detailed cockpit. It's actually all seems to be very well detailed. You've got these firewalls, these are the wing support struts, whatever you call them, tail wheel there. Now these, like the doorway to go through from the cockpit to the inner fuselage, which I shall be detailing. There's a whole set of decals for them as well. That's your main cockpit piece here, I believe. It may not be, it might be part of the bomb bay, which it could well be actually. We'll find out as the build goes, but it's both sides detailed, which is all very good. The last sprue is the wings. That's the closed air intake ducts. I think they're air intakes, but that's the closed position, so I should probably have the open position. So that's them. Quite a few sprues in total. But oh, there's a piece in there that's come off somewhere. Looks like the just look in there, and I'll get that back out. Just looking at the undercarriage arms, how well detailed they seem to be as well. So hopefully this will all go together nicely as well. Because if you remember, the Apache was a bit of a pig, although it did in the end, its end finish was really quite nice. Right, let's have a quick flip through the instructions. I'll just show you the back page. This is the interior firewall. It's got all your colour call-outs and decals. So how much you see through the canopy, I don't know, but I don't know if you can. Let's see here. You can have both sides open up with a gun pointing out. So that'll be the variant that I will be doing. Then you've got this side, a whole section on the aircraft itself. But going through, it's like an unstapled magazine style. We can see, can't we? We've got an awful lot of colours. I think what I'll do, I'll take the camera off. Hang on, I'll pause you for a minute. Sorry, that stopped. I pressed the wrong button. I knew I would. So yeah, you've got an awful lot of colours, and here, which is the part I liked, can we focus in? Yeah, it tells you to do the black thread for the antenna wires, which I thought was nice. You've got a sprue map, so you've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprues in total. You've got starting from section 1, putting your obviously your cockpit. I think that's the Bombay actually. Yeah, that's the Bombay. Putting that together, colour call outs. Doing that twice, doing the bombs twice. You've got that's attaching the bombs. You've got these parts, we just do not know what they are, but they go there once built. There's I think 87 steps of the actual build. I think it carries on. There you've got all the bits and bobs to go in the interior. Put the Bombay in, let that dry, then you build. Yeah, that's the cockpit. Then you build the cockpit, which looks pretty well detailed as well. More decals. It's looks like it's going to be quite a busy build looking at it. In fact, I'm actually pleased I've got this one. Seem to be moving back to aircraft a bit, but never mind. So yeah, I'm just looking through. So it's the first time you got all your, I think it's radio equipment at the rear there, rear gunner seats as well. So it's quite a fully detailed interior. And all this, you've got 29A, 29B. Yeah, 29A is to have the hatches closed, which I'm not doing. I'm going to do, it's all going to be open so you can see the inside. And you've got your rotating, I think that's the belly gunner. So that's all going to be interesting, and even that's looking like a lot of work. But like we've just seen, it's all very well detailed compared to the I've got some decals there. Compared to the Lancaster, this has got almost everything in it. This is, I'm not even sure what that is. That's the rear gunner, isn't it? So that's a separate, yeah, that's a separate thing altogether. So for 20 quid, I think you get a lot of kit. Yes, you do. And then it's, you don't put the fuselage halves together till step 44. Blimey. So all that's got to be painted as well. Painted, decaled, weathered, washed or whatever. It'd be fun masking them off. I'll just do the damp tissue idea of Martin, I think, to aid that. You've got all these, you've got a side gunner at the front. Oh, you've got your options there for different, I'll show the whatever's on the box. It's the twin guns. 47A I should be having in there. A workable rudder. Oh, this is I'm There is the flap. Oh, you cut the flap off, do you? Yeah, looks like it. That'd be interesting. Not sure what oh right, you've got to do opposite sides, haven't you? So yeah, I shall have them so the flaps are down, because it'll be a bit uber detailed, as they say. And you've got top sections, you've got your flaps, I've got no idea what they are, almost like oil tanks, fuel tanks or something. All looking very good. It's giving me a headache just looking at it, to be honest. But it's all good fun, that's what it's all about. I'm trying to... Not focusing, is it? Or is it? Yeah, that's good. You've got your top bottom sections going together. You've got your ailerons, I think they're ailerons. That's all fun. And a rear stabiliser and elevators. Then you've got your engines, 4 engines. Oof. Got to do all that times 4. What that's times 4. That one's times 2. Yeah, we'll work that out as it goes. Might get some alclads, some more alclads, some aluminium, whatever it is, look into that. So yeah, that's all good. Now the bloody phone is going. That can just go, I think. Then it's putting the outer engine pieces on, fuel lines, whatever they are, injector lines, I don't know. This is the open or closed ducts, air vents, whatever they are. I shall do that one. Pose it open. You go the engine covers, your main landing gear. These are the turbos, I think. Then we've got some lovely undercarriage. Plenty of work to do there. And there, it's not too much in one section actually, so it's not that terrible. You've got the rear undercarriage, then attachment of the wings. Obviously I'm going to have the Bombay doors open. You've got to put the strut supports in. The detail on it is looking pretty damn good, I think. There's these bits for the flaps. Put the supports in. An 81, no that is 81, 82. Put that part here. So that should all be good fun, he says. You've got belly gunner. Put gunners in. Bit of an antenna there. Rear guns. Attaching the props. It says to glue. I wonder if they'd be rotating or not. Be nice if they do a little bit. Yeah, very good. I got decals, obviously to go on the props. An 88. Here's one little itty bitty whatever that is there. Then we got all the lovely decals, and this is the bit I like. It tells you to I'm going to have to get some easy line to get that done nicely. That should be good. That's nice. I don't know if I'll do that freehand or not. Looks like an interesting pattern. Indeed. There's certainly a lot going on there with decals, I know that. But yeah, this camo pattern should be interesting. I don't know if it's a camo pattern, it looks a bit... doesn't look like a camo pattern, does it? I don't know what that is. Anyway, so that's the Memphis Belle version. That's this side, and the underside. There's actually rather a lot of decals there, isn't there? Or you can do this version, which is the Shamrock Special. They're both the same basing born, UK. It's 401st Bomb Squadron. I'm sure it's the same area. What is that? October 43. What's this one? 91st Bomb Group. 324 RD, whatever that is, Bomb Squadron. It is basing born. Again, that's May 43. So I should probably do the Memphis Belle version, which is pretty good, although this one will be good. Reason being, here you've got a naked lady. Lovely stuff. And then that's onto that. So that's going to be almost 12 minutes of looking at the instructions. Let's have a quick look at the decals. Oh, there she is. A bit of a close up. There you go. Isn't she beautiful? Anyway, I should probably do the Memphis Belle version, which will be these ones, not the star and bar, just the stars. There's an awful lot of stencil data on there, isn't there? Oh my god, look at it all. I might have to get Mr. Bretland to come round and do that for me. Okay, right, I think these, just looking, yeah, they go on the wheels. These ones, that's quite, put that protective paper back on. Anyway, so that is that. That's going to be 2 separate videos in one. That means my coffee's cold as well, doesn't it? And yeah, like I said, I'm back with a recovery. I think that's starting Friday, and it's going to be for the entire weekend, so it's going to stuff me for the hangouts at weekends, but we shall see how it goes. So yeah, until the next time, which will be very shortly, because I'm just about done on the Stuart, so it's going to have a reveal video, and then we'll be back on the Tiger. So yeah, until the next time, I'll see you again. Okay. Ta-ra.